Look at that. Go in there and look at there.
You got a hot tub?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, this is fantastic.
I forgot you never have been out here.
No. Yeah, this is great. Love this.
My scooter.
Yeah.
Run around everywhere with that thing. And then I have wild animals.
You got some varmint traps.
And well, actually, to be truthful,
Yeah.
that the lady who lives in that house there has 16 wild cats. And they've had kittens, and they're having kittens.
She ain't doing no birth control.
Nope.
Good.
Let me show you. Let me show you this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it going. Yeah. You get in there all the time?
I don't know why.
Okay. As long as it's being used, that's all that matters.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
That's upside down.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's your schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of small water. That's why it kind of smells funky.
Yeah.
Chlorine is not good.
Not really know the right spot.
But
That's a lot of depth, man.
probably the 7 person.
Yeah.
I wanted to see off one corner.
Yeah.
But when I looked at them, they had like refiners. I didn't want a refiner.
Yeah.
You got a problem in here anyway. You can't sit in the seat and I put something. I understand, believe me.
I've been out this way in a while.
Yeah, well, see, we where that shop is right there, that black garage, there used to be a mobile home all the way to the front right here.
Yeah.
And we lived in that mobile home.
Okay.
And it was my grandma's.
Okay.
And, you know, she died, so I didn't move into it then.
Yeah.
I got married.
Yeah.
And then we lived, there's a back room here, I'll show you later, but
Yeah.
me and my wife lived in there, and it's got a door that goes out, and we can come and go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I thought, got a 2-bedroom house over there.
Yeah.
I'll just use that house.
Yeah.
Trailer house.
Yeah.
It was my, my grandma lived there.
What do you want to do with all this hair?
Cut it all off.
What do you want to do? Like, you want to, like mine? Want a short, nice haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this haircut. It's so easy to take care of. Grows out really well.
And I'm sorry that whole thing was
That's all right.
that long. It's hard to keep it untangled.
I know. We're gonna wrestle it down. I can't come out too often because I said my schedule's crazy, but we'll try to get you on some kind of schedule so you don't get too hectic. I heard some haircuts. Maybe like.
Well, let me tell you something. My hair has been cut in 2 years.
In 2 years. Yeah, we want to get you a little more regular than that.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But
Were you trying to do Willie Nelson?
no, my dad died.
Yeah.
And when he died, he had his volunteer.
Oh.
And see, I remember as a little boy, he used to keep me in bird. And so when he died, I'm like, I'm going to grow my hair long.
Yeah.
Kind of
Rebellious.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if I guess if my mom ever goes away, I can get my motorcycle.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's 2 days. My mama is right on so many things.
I used to ride, well, I had 2 or 3 motorcycles.
I remember.
But, you know, I'm afraid of it. I don't like driving trucks in college.
Tyler is insane.
The people just don't care anymore.
Nope.
Yeah,
They feel like they got a big enough vehicle they can mow everybody down.
Out here where I live, there's so many motorcycle wrecks, and I know they come out here and get away from the pile of traffic. But they get out here and they don't pay attention, you know, and
Curves.
they try to go too fast. Stop sign, run stop sign.
They don't realize, hey, this is somebody's driveway. They're going to come right out.
I had a guy around the corner up here who ran a stop sign, him and his girlfriend on there, and we got hit. Killed both of them. We talked to right after it happened.
last time I was out this way, my some buddy that was helping me with my lawn service had done a murder suicide. It was just over there on Meadows. I think that's where it was. You're coming this way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you heard about it. 4 years ago, uh, yeah, a guy killed his fiance and then killed himself. And we had all my equipment, so I could get my equipment from the crime scene, and that was a big mess. Yeah, he was the guy that was helping me with lawn service, and his name was Clay, and we got along great. And the following spring, my customers were asking me if I was in the yard some more, and I said, well, let me check my partner. I'm not interested in doing it myself. So I called up Clay and I said, hey, you're doing the garden again this year? He said he was, and I said, all right, cool. I said, it was raining on that Monday, so we couldn't work that Monday, but he was going to start working that Wednesday. And of course, I'll be at the shop on Wednesday. So I'm like, well, I can't help you, but come by here and get all the equipment. So he came by the house, got the trailer and all the equipment, and went out there to his house over here. And then on Wednesday, customers started texting me, late in the afternoon, say, hey, I thought y'all were coming out this week. It's not raining, where are you? So I texted Chloe. Said, hey, man, people are looking for you. Where you at? He didn't respond. So when I got a break, I called him, went to voicemail. This went on for a couple of days. And I didn't remember where he lived. I'd only been out here one time. And I couldn't, remember his address, which house it was, even which road it was. He drove, I drove. And so I finally remember we had a mutual friend. And I said, hey, do you know where Clay is? And he goes, oh, yeah. Matter of fact, he says, I was talking to Clay this week. I was going, man, you're interested in doing yards. Go by there and pick up Clay. And, he don't want to work. Grab the equipment. We'll give you all the details about it, or I will. And you start doing yards. People are looking for stuff. And so he goes out there, and comes Clay and his fiance both dead. And it was a good thing he went out there because that Sunday, I'm gonna pull your glasses off. Oh yeah, I can. So he goes out there and finds the bodies. And it's a good thing I sent him out there because his girlfriend had 2 children still in their home. And they had been with their grandparents. And the grandparents were going to drop them off on Sunday afternoon. And usually, they just drop the kids off. They didn't go in the house and say hi or anything. They didn't like the boyfriend. And so, they didn't want to be unpleasant. So they just dropped the grandkids off and run. So if Blake hadn't run out there and found the bodies, those children found their mother murdered on the floor by this jerk. And by then they would have been bothered. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blake said it was the worst thing he'd ever seen in his life. He had to get counseling. So there were bottles all over the house. Looked like they'd been drinking all winter. he never did any drug teacher training, and he would show up hungover to work, but he never let it affect his work. He works faster than anyone else and gets tired. And liquor didn't seem to bother him. He's a little hungover, but by the time he finished his first yard, his mind was clear and he was working. And so I never really didn't have to care whether he drank. He didn't drink on the job. And as long as it didn't seem to bother me, you want to drink, you can drink, I don't care.
That's not what I expect your job.
Yeah. And so that winter, apparently, he got the job at Casitas. And some waiter over there introduced him to methamphetamines. And yeah, it drove him crazy. He really lost his mind. So then my equipment's all tied up in a crime scene. I can't get a hold of it. And this guy that found the bodies, he was an out-of-work school teacher. And so he'll hire me to take over where Clayton's taking over. He says, I'll buy some equipment. Go ahead and set these yards. So when equipment that will buy. And I was like, all right, cool. So he bought himself a lawnmower, borrowed a flatbed trailer, and man, he went to work. And then he and I worked together for the rest of that year. And we had one other guy. But then, going along, by then, and we were all, doing well enough here to do art anymore. So I gave up the lawn movies. Yeah, you didn't hear about that case?
That's been a long time ago.
Yeah, the fiance, the girl who murdered, her dad was a former Tyler PD.
Right.
I can't remember his name.
I know who you're talking about. Exactly.
Yeah. Clay Baskin was
Yeah.
dude. If you said it, I'd probably go call it out.
I'm trying to think. I can see her in my head. I'm terrible with names.
Yeah.
And since I'm getting older,
Mm-hmm.
my memory is.
Oh, yeah. Can't believe you said your mind was sharp.
I know. When I turned,
Mine was too, Keith.
when I got to turn 65,
Dude.
man, everything started falling apart.
I know. My dad always said it was something. I was thinking of something.
See, I never had COVID.
You got lucky. But yeah, my dad just married to we all got done with COVID. It says brighter rains. But
Turn in another.
well, no, he never took any drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, he just he never got to that. He said it was he said he felt dumber after he had that first round of COVID.
And my wife went out to
What did he tell him? Jerry only got it once. So it was like 3 or 4 years after it was, introduced to us. Yeah, she was around it a lot because, she had 3 kids. And they all had it, and they'd bring it home to the house. She put them under quarantine at the house, but Carly was living in Austin at the time when she got it one time, and, she was, sick, and she didn't want to give it to her roommate, so she got a hotel or Airbnb or something so she could go off and out on her own. And Jerry felt bad about her being by herself out there. She got in the car and drove down to Austin to take care of her while she was sick. They shared that Airbnb, and Jerry never caught it. And then finally, a couple years later, she finally caught it. She
She's like, I got the worst immune system of the whole family, and I fought it off better than all y'all.
I forgot all about Jeremy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she got 3 kids. Let's see, the oldest one is working in Brooklyn. He's living in Brooklyn, working in Manhattan. And he's well, I say he's working. He's going to animation school, but he also is working. He's got I guess you call it an apprenticeship with Bill Clinton. I don't know if you remember him. He did a lot of animation back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Did a lot of MTV.
Last time I talked to her, she was, I think, working in a lawyer's office or something. Something like that.
Yeah, she worked for Judge Kent for a minute.
That's what it was.
Yeah. She got out of there as fast as she could.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Drunk driving every night and putting people in jail every day for doing exactly what she does.
Yeah.
Right.
The only time I liked her was she took care of my divorce.
Oh yeah, she did a pretty good job.
And yeah, she did a real good job, and she chewed Amanda's ass up one side and down the other. Told her she was a bitch, and she understood why I was divorcing her. Amanda thought she was gonna come into court and she's gonna rule the roost, you know.
Yeah. A woman judge, I got this under control.
Yeah.
She's gonna side with me. We got this girl power, right, y'all? Judge is like, no.
It didn't work that way when this came.
Judge Kent, yeah, she handles my in-laws' custody battle. They fought for custody of their granddaughter with their daughter. The daughter was messing around with drugs, and yeah, Judge Kent got the custody for my in-laws. She ain't all bad.
She's just two-faced.
Yeah. Well, and actually, Judge Kent was not the judge in that case. Judge Kent was the attorney.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently, she's hell on as an attorney too. Got all them connections.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you something. You did yard work.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever do a yard and not do the flower bed?
Well, we'd have to talk about it.
I mean, look at my flower bed.
Yeah.
I have a Mexican who comes out and mows.
Yeah.
He mows and weed eats.
Yeah.
And then he left, and I sent him a message. I said, "Man, you forgot my flower beds."
He says it's not included in the price.
And he says, "I told you I don't do those."
Oh, okay.
And I said, "And I know."
You should actually do them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, only thing he does, and the only thing I want done is weed.
Blow the leaves out.
Yeah. Well, weed it. Get rid of all the. I mean, I can if you get it down close, I can spray Roundup on it and kill it.
Yeah.
But that's what he did last time, and he had it done whenever when he stopped.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I walk on the bottom. You walk on the top.
Oh no.
So I was wondering why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And because I mean, he does a good job on the rest of the yard, and I wanted all that done too.
Yeah.
But Mama had shrubs out here. I mean, they were like 2 foot tall. He used to trim the tops and the sides and all that stuff. Well, after Mama died, Daddy had them pulled up. Of course, Daddy, he went nuts, Clay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
He didn't want Mama's name on anything. Just
how long were they together?
Oh God, 50 years.
Was he missing her?
I don't know. He went down. See, she was kind of took care of all the money around here.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever she died, he had me and Karen go down to where his truck was financed through, which was East Texas Telco.
Yeah.
And he had Mama's name taken off his truck. He had her name taken off the deed of the house. But I guess because he was taking care of the money himself down, he's just he went hog wild over the money.
Yeah.
And he had a housekeeper. Her name was Tina.
Mm-hmm.
And I had put cameras, and well, I still got cameras in the house, but I was watching a video one day. She was over here cleaning the house, and she had changed into a pair of what I call Daisy Dukes.
Heck yeah. All right. Now we're talking.
And then she got right in front of him and was like vacuuming the floor, and like she'd dropped something, and she bent over in front of him to pick it up, and was wiggling her butt in his face. And then after he died, me and my wife was over here kind of cleaning out, cleaning up. We found a suitcase back in the back bedroom that was full of her panties.
What?
Yeah, so, maybe
they had some kind of arrangement.
Yeah, what else is going on?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had a company come over here, and they
Mary Maids. Wasn't that the name of the girl?
Yeah. She worked at a restaurant. Him and Mama used to go to the restaurant, and she cleaned houses on the side. So she'd come over, and and then what really got me is I was gonna keep her on regularly.
Yeah.
So I contacted her and I said, "You would be interested in continue to clean?" And
yeah.
I said, "How much would you charge?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I was doing it for $150, so she said I'd have to stay the same." I said, "That's fine." I said, "It'd be worth that to me to get the house
did a good
clean."
job.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
She never came back.
What?
Yeah. She said, "I'll do it," and then she didn't show up the day she was supposed to come, and I said, "I was expecting you today." I said, "What happened?"
Yeah.
And she lit into me and was telling me that I was the reason why he died.
What?
That I didn't come over and check on him, and when she would come, she would bring food for a week, and put it in his refrigerator, and then I said, "Tina," I said, "we cooked for him. I was looking for him."
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, he said this and he said that, and then he said, you're the reason, or y'all are the reason why your daughter left y'all, and blah 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 blah." I said, "Well, I don't want you back for sure."
No.
So I don't know. I hired the ones that are doing it for $19.99 now.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
What's the was it like introductory price is $19.99?
That's exactly right. You get the first cleaning for $19.99, and she comes out. Her name was Shelly, and she did a wonderful job. And she showed me stuff that Tina hadn't been doing. She was sweeping up the bathroom, and she swept enough hair back behind the toilet and she swept it out and said, "This girl never cleaned behind your toilet." And she showed me a pile of hair, that
been there since the 80s.
Yeah. She got down and cleaned all the baseboards and did the baseboards in the kitchen. Yeah. Well, I continued to use her, which I didn't mind, because at that time it was costing me $25 a week. So then I get a bill from whatever the name companies, I can't remember, for $150.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I said, "You know what this $150 is for?" And she goes, "I have no idea." So I contacted the company, and when you sign up with them, you sign up as a membership program, and you pay $150 a month. And then, but which I really wouldn't have had a problem with that, except for I'm having to pay her, $25 whenever she comes out to clean.
So it's really 200 and something.
That's right.
Yeah. Which is kind of a lot.
Yeah,
it's kind of a lot. Yeah.
But she's hard.
Yeah, instead of going through the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd she say?
She never showed back up.
Dang it.
She never did answer again.
They probably monitor that.
I figured they wouldn't let her. Yeah, I figured they saw.
Yeah, my window guy, his company monitors him. He's not allowed to do any window cleaning off the clock. So I'm like, that's so crazy.
I figured the same thing. I said they had her cell phone and number or whatever. They can see what.
Track you.
She
like, what are you doing out of Fawnville residence? I thought we had terminated that contract.
She had her son had Down syndrome. And I was giving her my toys and stuff from when I was little. That I had, like the old Tonka trucks.
Oh yeah.
The Tonka trucks I had were metal.
Oh yeah.
So I gave her several of those.
I gave Jerry's kids metal Tonka stuff. I found it About Paris, somewhere between Paris, Texas, and Oklahoma. I was going to see my mom one day, and I saw garage sale on the side of the road. I pulled over, man. Er, they had excavators, they had cranes, they had bulldozers, they had a fire truck with a ladder truck.
Wow.
And man, I picked up probably 10 Tonkas for like $10 each.
Oh.
These are like vintage metal,
Yeah.
Tonkas. And yeah, Jared's kids play with them. I'm sure they passed them down to his cousin or something. Hopefully they didn't just wind up at the thrift shop.
See, I had the dump truck, I had the excavator, I had the front end loader. And everything worked. And I said, every time she would come, I would give her something. I didn't do it anymore,
Loved it.
And my daughter, who is now 33, she wouldn't have ever played with any of that stuff.
Nah.
She got. They played some kind of dragon deal, and he'd come down here a couple of times, like for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and he was a real nice guy. His name was Corbin, and then so she went. Well, Corbin was from Idaho, and his mother, who lived in Washington, told him if he would come up there, she would get him a job at the hospital, which is where her husband worked. So Corbin moved to Washington, and then he didn't get the job at the hospital because Michael, which is Corbin's stepdad, he's the head honcho at this hospital in Washington. Matter of fact, he had the first case of COVID.
Oh yeah.
In that hospital in Washington, that's where the very first one that hit the state.
How did it treat him?
I don't have any clue.
Yeah.
I don't talk to him that much, but I just know he's a big shot at this hospital there.
We had it twice. First time was a doozy. I got pneumonia, and second time, man, all we did was we took a week off work and stayed home and watched Golden Girls. That was the week Betty White died. It was like Christmas and New Year's, so we just stayed home and watched we watched Lake Placid. She's out there feeding her friends to the alligator.
That's a big alligator.
Oh. Her little pet alligator she had. Yeah, we watched Lake Placid and Golden Girls and had a little Betty White Christmas. Just the two of us staying away from everybody. Yeah, we had COVID for Thanksgiving one year and we had Christmas the next. Or not the next. It was like I think it was a 2-year gap between the two COVIDs. No. It was just a 1-year gap. That's why we got it. Thanksgiving 1 year, Christmas.
I remember when we first moved out here, the community center in Flint. We would have a family reunion there on Thanksgiving. Everybody brought food and stuff. And then as the years progressed, everybody was dying off, and it was nothing but kids, and none of the kids wanted to do anything.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, our family get-togethers are pretty non-existent. We see each other at weddings and funerals, and that's about it. But I mean, honestly, nobody has time for anything anymore. Everybody's working at least 2 jobs and trying to stay afloat.
I'm drawing. Of course, I retired from the state.
Good job.
And then I'm drawing that, and I'm drawing Social SSI, and then believe it or not, I'm getting a retirement deal from the state. From the state.
Good.
So I get that, and then my wife works for Mother Francis. She works in the Medicare or Medicaid department. So, but we
now when you're gone, she'll get your state.
Yeah.
Good. That's great.
Yeah. And then see, Mama before Mama
died. When did
you
work for the state? Right there at the end.
Yeah, I think I left in '80. And that's when I left the state. Well, what I did was I was working for the state. I was doing signs and then I did some weekend work for Smith County.
Okay.
But anyway, I left the state and I thought, I enjoyed working for knock on wood for
J.B. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I would get into doing that. That's how I met Don.
Yeah.
And so I went to work. Don was a supervisor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we worked with Don, and we would work at different positions, and Don, come by and check on us and stuff. And then a lot of times on my days off, Don would come pick me up, and I'd ride in that little white truck with him, and we'd go all over the place. But yeah,
drinking his Dr. Peppers.
Yeah, and eating French fries with lots of ketchup, or eating French ketchup with French fries.
Hall's Mentholatum. He had those little individually wrapped Hall's Mentholatum always around.
And then he got where he was buying, I can't remember, some kind of ice cream.
Bluebell?
Oh, well, it was Bluebell, but I mean, I can't remember if it was ice cream sandwiches or just ice cream. But
he was crazy about the tin roof.
He'd come by my house and eat it because Janice didn't like him eating it.
Yeah, he kept that. He'd get that tin roof ice cream, which is actually my favorite Bluebell flavor, and the only one I buy because I really don't like Bluebell is the tin roof.
But Bluebell's got a pecan pie ice cream out.
Is it pretty good?
I don't know. Can't find it.
Oh, really? Well, luckily they only make the tin roof seasonally, so it only shows up every few years.
Well, that
keeps me from getting too fat.
Had a plumber come out there, and he was telling me that, that it actually had pieces of pecan and pie crust.
They just dropped it in there. That's fantastic.
But I can't find it. He said he got it at the Brooks, Walmart over there on 64. Going west. So I looked on their thing, so I could order it, have it delivered, and I never could find
available?
it. No, and I never have. You can go on the internet and find it. It tells you to go pick it up at Walmart. Well, no Walmarts I know of.
I'm just making it hard for you.
So and that's one of my favorite pies, is pecan pie.
Oh, me too. I love pecan pie.
I couldn't find it, so we didn't ever get to try it. I just said I'll buy Marie Callender's pecan pie and just eat that.
There you go. Yeah, that tin roof is so good. It's the only one I'll buy as far as Bluebell goes.
What flavor is the tin roof?
So it's vanilla, but it's got like turtle fudge pieces in there.
Okay.
Chocolate covered caramel turtles,
Right.
With little swirls of caramel and chocolate fudge running through there.
Huh.
So it's mostly vanilla with like little hidden treasures in there. Little
kind of like Rocky Road.
Little bite of chocolate here, a peanut there. Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm gonna try some of that.
Our favorite though is Tillamook. You ever had Tillamook?
Yes.
That's
creamy.
That is the best. They got one. I think it's called Campfire. It's got I think it's got little peanut butter cups in it with swirls of not marshmallow, but that marshmallow cream stuff.
Okay.
Because I don't like Rocky Road because the marshmallows get weird.
Yes.
But this marshmallow fluff that they just kind of run through the ice cream, it actually has really good texture, and it's crazy. We don't buy it because if we buy it, I'll eat the whole container in one sitting, man. I'll have to make sure we're having friends over, or somehow, some way.
So you don't eat the whole gallon?
Yeah. This has got to be parceled out. Somehow, some way, it's got to be getting. I've got to share this with somebody. Because my wife she'll only eat the ice cream the first day we open the container, maybe the second time. She might get in there for a second helping sometime. The next thing you know, the whole container's gone.
Well, see, we buy, or I buy. It's cookies and cream, but it's an ice cream cone with a waffle cone. I eat one of those every night before I go to bed. And the reason being is it soothes my stomach so when I go to sleep, I don't have indigestion or anything.
Yeah.
But I used to, it was Klondike made it. I would get their cookies and cream. It was really good. And then you can't get it anymore at Walmart. So now I'm buying, I can't remember the brand of it, but they have a cookies and cream with a waffle cone.
Yeah.
And then the chocolate on it, I don't know what they put in their chocolate, but their chocolate on that covers the top of it.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's got the best flavor I have ever never tasted it.
Dang. Who makes it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, but I'd have to
Oh
go
yeah,
look.
yeah. You know it by sight, but you don't. Yeah. Gotcha.
Matter of fact, if you want to, I'll let you try one in a minute.
Oh no, I'm trying to be good. We were bad this weekend. We went to
But this is just a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, we went to the country club in Longview. They had a birthday party for my wife's cousin's 40th birthday, and they had king cake out there. You know, they're all that New Orleans,
Right.
you know, Louisiana stuff.
Mardi Gras.
And so I had king cake out there, and then we went to dinner, and we ate like kings. And yeah, so this morning I stepped on the scale, and I was like, yeah, we gotta get back on it. Get back to work. That weekend was rough on me. Plus, I had cedar fever all last week, so I didn't do any exercise. Oh my god, I was sick all week. I didn't miss a day of work. Oh man, just trying not to die. I even took Sudafed, which I hate taking Sudafed.
God.
But I had to. I was about to die.
Know that feeling.
I'll
take allergy pills, prescription, and then at night, and then when I go to bed, I take 2 Benadryl.
I do Zysol at bedtime, and then during the day, I'll do either Astapro or Flonase. Shoot that up my nose.
Yeah, I got Flonase, and then I take Monoclass for allergies.
Is that a good one?
And so far, it works pretty good.
Yeah.
But then the Benadryl it helps me sleep. You know?
Yeah, my wife takes Benadryl to go to sleep too. She does that and the melatonin. Yeah, she likes being knocked out.
I do too. It's hard to sleep around here with those
dogs.
JJ, both of them sleep on the foot of the bed. So JJ comes up and he builds a dam of pillows between me and her. Because she says I radiate heat. So the French will get up on the pillow behind my head and go to sleep.
Oh, he loves that, yeah.
He snores like an old man.
My mom had a Frenchie that snored like an old man. He was great. Jagger. Oh, he was a really cool dog. I saw JB not too long ago. My mom and I went to the Klezmer concert, which is like kind of like Jewish polka. They had it right there around Hanukkah, and my mom says, "I think I saw JB over there," and I was like, "Yeah." Next thing you know, he's on stage doing the Hanukkah story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and as an auctioneer, he did it. He told it really, really quickly, like an auctioneer style Hanukkah story. Man. Oh, you're just the baby of the group.
I turned 65, and then now I've got Medicaid, Medicare. Of course, luckily that's what my wife does for a living, so she knew what to get.
Yeah, get all the. Make sure you're well covered. Good.
Yeah, she got me a good plan. Everything's taken care of.
Yeah, my wife works for UT, but they don't really have good insurance, so I'm just walking around hoping I don't get struck down by something. I had good health insurance, but it went from $150 a month to $700 a month.
Oh, that's a big jump.
And my deductible went from $3,500 to $10,000. So I'm like, well, at that point, it's just catastrophic.
Yeah.
If I have a catastrophic illness, I'll just go to the hospital and we'll have a pay-as-you-go plan. You know?
Yeah, I mean, with Taryn working, she worked for UT too, and she said the insurance out there was useless.
It is, yeah, because the private market was $700. Through UT, it was $650. And of course, the deductible would be more affordable because the deductible went from my deductible went from 35 to 10. Her deductible was only, I think, 3. So the deductible would be better, but it'd still be $650 a month.
Yeah, still high.
Yeah.
Taryn, being
And that's no vision, no dental. That's just healthcare. Just basic healthcare.
Her insurance, they pay what we deducted, so we don't ever see it, or it don't hurt us coming out of a check.
Right.
I don't think it's for like $175.
Yeah, hers is real cheap. Yeah, Liz's is real cheap, but to add me, it basically quadruples her bill. And she's like, I'm like, I know, I'm gonna pay it. Don't get me wrong, but she doesn't even like the prospect of seeing that on her paycheck.
Karen's, and then when Kayla was around, you know, Kayla was like, when Kayla turned 18, you know, they had to drop her. But Kayla, the guy she was playing games with, she fell in love with, and so she went off to Washington, and they got married.
All right.
It's a lot of, really SLB, you know.
Oh no.
So we didn't even get invited to the wedding. And she come down here April before, I guess it was before Mama died. And I had a fish fry. No, I'll take it back. They come out here and I did a fish fry for them. And then when after Mama died, Daddy gave Kayla Mama's car, which she had a Ford SUV, I think, Ford Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
So they flew down here and got the Explorer and drove it back. And we ain't talked to Kayla since.
Oh, that's terrible.
Of course, that's Corbin's doing.
Yeah.
Corbin.
What kind of cat is he? What does he do for a living?
Nothing. He was working. Well, after he come down here,
Yeah.
he got a job working for Boeing.
Oh, that's cool.
And he made good money. And
Yeah.
then I got a message a couple weeks ago from his stepdad.
Yeah.
And that Corbin had been out on disability for 2 years. So I'm sure, and Kayla, what she does is she runs a daycare out of her house, and then she met this doctor who lives up there.
Yeah.
Who has 2 kids. They were her sister's kids, and they were abused.
You got a broom?
There's one laying right there.
Yeah. You have got a lot of hair here. The birds are probably gonna love it.
You can, if you want to.
Yeah.
It's on the floor back there, Clay.
Leave this out here for the birds?
Just sweep it off into the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, the birds will love this. This would be great for them. They're about to start making their nests. About that time.
Yeah, so,
Look at all that. Yeah, that was on you, buddy. That was all you.
there's a wig there.
I'm telling you.
So Corbin had been on disability.
Yeah.
And then, I got a message from Michael, that's Corbin's stepdad.
Yeah.
And said that, didn't know if Kayla had told me, which, like I said, we didn't even talk to Kayla. Because Corbin, I don't know what happened.
You kind of a control freak?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it sounds like.
So,
Is he older than her?
you know, no, I think they're about the same age.
Yeah. Well, even young men can get weird.
Well, he was weird. I mean, he was a gamer, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, those guys are kind of strange.
And they converted one of the bedrooms in the house into nothing but a game room.
Oh yeah.
With the game chairs and speakers and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So they were in there all the time. He's in there. Anyway, Kayla met a doctor.
There you go.
And the doctor had those two, her sister's girls.
Yeah.
And Kayla was keeping them for her.
Yeah.
And she bought Kayla and Corbin a house.
What?
And it was an investment.
Yeah.
That they could live in, and you know, if something ever happened or whatever,
Yeah.
she could sell it.
Yeah.
So they're living in this house, and she takes those 2 girls over there.
Yeah.
Well, one of the girls is like 12, and the other one's like 8.
Yeah.
And while he was gone, Taylor was answering his text messages on his cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And she found a folder in there, and the folder had pictures of these girls that she's keeping nude and performing sex acts on Corbin.
Oh, good God.
So Corbin got arrested. And that's what he called to tell me, that Kayla and Corbin got into a fight. And what happened,
Yeah.
you know, when he got out of the hospital,
Yeah.
Kayla confronted him and he threw a fit. Well, he tried to take the phone away from her or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she ran into the bathroom and was going to call the police. He kicked the door in.
Damn, she should have called the police as soon as she found that shit.
And well, she wanted to confront him about it first.
You know, let the cops do that.
So they got into the bathroom, and he was trying to take the phone away from her, and he shoved her back, and she fell into the bathtub. She got up out of the bathtub, and Kayla's muscles, well, you never met Kayla. She's got muscles on her.
Yeah.
She hit him square in the chest enough that she knocked him back, and he hit his head on the toilet and knocked him out.
Yeah.
But she called the police while he was out. So when he came to, they were
on the scene.
Yeah, they were getting had EMS there, and then he went to jail on a Friday. I've got audio from when he was in court. They gave him 7 days to surrender any kind of guns or anything, which I didn't know he had guns, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just now got a police report showing all the child molestation and the fact that he had stuff on his cell phone. And I told Karen, I said, he's looking at some jail time, prison time. I tried to call her to talk to her, but she won't talk to me still. Matter of fact, she told us, the girl that she talks to up here, that, because I told her, I said, if I have to, I'll get a plane and fly up there.
Yeah.
She told this girl that if I come first, she was going to press charges on me and have me arrested.
For what?
I don't think she's all there, Clay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all this just really messed her up.
Oh my God.
And
sorry.
The lady who owns the house, has filed charges on him too. So, and then, was it? I can't remember what it's called. A PO bond or what? He can't even come around or nothing. And he's already violated this deal. They put him back in jail, but the bond was only $1,000.
Yeah, it ain't nothing.
So his mama, the first one was $400,000 or $500,000. His mama paid it.
Yeah.
So he's
Sounds like.
I'm glad she's gone. He's whatever.
Well, now all you need is a shampoo and.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah.
My wife ain't gonna know me.
Dude, yeah, you better let her know before she comes in the house. There's a stranger.
She's here.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's in the bedroom.
Okay, cool.
She didn't go to work today. How much I owe you, buddy?
Well, whatever you got, it's fine. Yeah.
Whatever I got.
Yeah. You said you had 40. That's plenty. That's plenty.
Is that sure?
Yeah.
40 or 60?
No, 40's plenty. 40's
Okay.
plenty. Yeah. Like I said, we'll try to get you on the schedule. My schedule is but I will try to get out here maybe every 6 to 8 weeks or something, maybe.
The reason this turned up, the neighbor's wild cats get their sleep on a cushion.
Oh.